Are you ready for some thrilling news from the Vancouver Canucks? We got an exciting update about a key player who's been missing in action, and the buzz around his potential return is electrifying. What does this mean for our chances this season? Stick around to find out, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video to stay updated on all things Canucks. Last night, we witnessed something special as the Vancouver Canucks took on the Boston Bruins, securing a solid 2-0 victory. Kevin Lankinen was phenomenal between the pipes, making 32 saves and proving why he's been a standout this season. But as we celebrate this victory, there's a significant storyline brewing on the horizon, and that's the potential return of Thatcher Demko. In a recent interview with Dan Murphy from Sportsnet, GM Patrick Allvin provided an encouraging update on Demko's recovery. Allvin expressed optimism, stating that Demko has been looking good in practice and is getting closer to making his much-anticipated debut for the 2024-25 season. He noted he has been working really hard and showing how committed he is to getting back on the ice. This is music to our ears as fans, isn't it? Demko, a crucial piece of the puzzle for this team, hasn't played since that first-round playoff game against the Nashville Predators back in April. Let's take a moment to reflect on that. Demko suffered his second knee injury in just a few months, which has kept him sidelined for far too long. It's been a tough road, and while the details of his specific injury remain somewhat of a mystery, the fact that he's back on the ice and pushing for a return is a huge relief. We've all felt the impact of his absence. This team is undeniably different when he's on the ice. As fans, we must consider what his return could mean for the Canucks moving forward. Right now, the team is in a solid position, but adding a player of Demko's caliber could elevate them to another level. Allvin's confidence in Demko's progress suggests that the front office believes he can return to form quickly, and that could be a game changer as we approach the latter part of the season. You have to wonder, will he pick up right where he left off? Or will there be some rust to shake off? It's also fascinating to see how Lankinen has stepped up during Demko's absence. He's proved himself capable, but as Allvin mentioned, his role will likely shift once Demko is back. It's a good problem to have, but it raises questions about team dynamics. Will Lankinen's performance lead to a more competitive atmosphere in practice, or will it create tension? You believe that was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn on how this might play out. As we gear up for the next game against the Pittsburgh Penguins, all eyes will be on Demko's progress. The Canucks have performed admirably in his absence, but the prospect of having him back adds an exciting layer to our playoff hopes. Imagine the energy in Rogers Arena when he finally steps back onto the ice. It's bound to be an electric atmosphere, and it could serve as a massive morale boost for the entire team. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about Demko's potential return? Do you believe he can slot back in seamlessly, or do you think it might take some time for him to adjust? I want to know your thoughts and feelings on this topic. Share your expectations, your frustrations, or your hopes in the comments below. This season has been a roller coaster, and it's moments like these that remind us why we love this team. The ups, the downs, and everything in between, it's all part of the journey. So, as we continue to support the Canucks, let's keep our fingers crossed for Demko's swift return. Jake DeBrusk's return to Boston was nothing short of a roller coaster ride, and it's left many of us wondering about the deeper story behind his performance. Just the other night, he scored a power play goal early on, giving the Vancouver Canucks a 1-0 lead against his former team, the Bruins. That goal ended up being the game winner, but what really caught everyone's attention was DeBrusk's reaction, or lack thereof. Despite the significance of the moment, his expression remained stoic, devoid of any enthusiasm. No fist pumps, no big celebration. It made me question, was there more to this than just a standard goal celebration? Considering DeBrusk's complicated history with the Bruins, it's hard not to think there's something deeper. He recently signed a 7-year, $38.5 million contract with the Canucks after a tumultuous period in Boston. While his departure might seem like a fresh start, we can't ignore the possibility that his exit was more complicated than it appeared on the surface. Could it be that his time in Boston was marred by unresolved issues? DeBrusk was a vital contributor for the Bruins, nearly hitting the 20-goal mark for 3 consecutive seasons. But the last couple of years has seen a lot of changes in that organization. Even with solid numbers, 19 goals and 21 assists last season, there's a chance he felt underappreciated, especially in a franchise that has undergone significant shifts. When you see a player like him score against a team where he spent so much of his career without any visible excitement, it raises eyebrows. Was he just focused on the game? Or was this a reflection of the emotional toll his past experiences have taken on him? As fans, we often forget that behind every player is a person dealing with the highs and lows of professional sports. DeBrusk's calm demeanor after scoring against Boston could very well point to underlying tensions that drove him to seek a new beginning in Vancouver. He's not just another player making a move. He's a guy who might have felt like he wasn't getting the recognition he deserved. Now, looking at the Canucks, things seem to be falling into place for DeBrusk. He's found his rhythm, racking up 6 goals and 14 points in just 20 games this season. His consistent role in the top 6 has done wonders for his confidence and production. The Canucks are benefiting from his solid play, and it's clear that he's getting the opportunity to shine next to stars like Elias Pettersson and JT Miller. But that raises the question, is this the environment where DeBrusk can truly thrive, or is there still something lingering from his time in Boston that may hold him back? This is a pivotal moment for the Canucks. DeBrusk's performance could be a game-changer for the team, especially if he continues to build momentum. But I can't help but wonder if there's a part of him still grappling with his past. Is this a clean break, or will those unresolved feelings resurface at some point? And what about us fans? We're invested in every goal, every assist, and every moment on the ice. DeBrusk's understated celebration serves as a reminder that there's always more than what meets the eye in sports. As we cheer for the Canucks, let's not forget the personal stories that shape these players. So, I want to hear from you, the passionate Canucks fans. What do you think about DeBrusk's journey? Do you believe this was the right move for him and the team? I'm honestly torn on this one. Let's get the conversation going. What are your expectations for DeBrusk in Vancouver? Have you felt the same frustrations he might have experienced in Boston? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, if you enjoyed this breakdown of DeBrusk's situation and want to stay updated on all things Canucks, be sure to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to activate the notification bell so you never miss out on any critical updates.